Well, morning there, China. How you guys doing? About time somebody fucking said something close enough to the number it can actually do something. So I love that. That is absolutely perfect for the example of what you want to have happen, I think. Because from my perspective, the standard is the standards. When there's another brother, it's like demographically, it's like, I mean, they own you. I'm the garden hose. If I don't like some stuff, I kick real hard and I get locked up in winter. And so that's to be expected because that is the standard. That is over the thing. Doesn't matter where you are living. There's some numbers and algorithms and shit that you need. And so for me, generally, I'm for the mindset across the board. It is the American standard. What do I care if the number always wound up being taxation without representation and who's got the number and who I recruit, French general or otherwise, for the battlefield cross in Delaware. I mean, that's ours, obviously. Tan Army. Tan Army is a better model inside of there. I have concerns about things where I could talk a little shit. It's not China missed this one. It's hard because Bitcoin's got it and I like it for it, and you gotta just adapt blockchain over it. Some simple things. I already seen their MIT from a year ago. I can't rely on that. I have to alter that out. That's a source code XYZ X prime. I get you your basic algorithm off of what sets and differentials. And if I got a chalkboard out right now and I actually end one half it overnight, I'm gonna have you a standard model. So that's how you do a basic review. It's gonna start. You got to start whole mathematics process. What do you want at the Bitcoin? Security, money. You want to figure out some algorithm on helping you do graphic designs for a cloud base. Basically, you go through all those steps. It's got to be a little bit of the cloud, hack and steal it, patent intellectual property, get it doing something. Well, it's not the same thing. Relative topology, XYZ. In case we weren't understanding, it's to be trusted. You can inverted shadow problem that on the code. How do you crack it? Well, they might come up with a pattern, or you and 6 brothers are the only people that can fucking handle that kind of stuff eventually. Blockchain. So for me, again, my perspective, I got what? I'm up like $50 on a stock. Really, me, I don't give a fuck. I'm just looking for that. I hit big there. I always do. It's a manager thing, and it's just a good, solid, real secure kind of thing. Carpenter's Cup, yeah. It's just that's your box, your tomb and stuff like that. So, anyways, back to the picture here. In this system, I see that stand. Firstly, it's a standard because between me and another brother, there's some demographics, other stone mills and things like that. So this is country. As long as it's got the goddamn American flag on the top of it, so I don't have to worry about my buddy Larry getting stupid on me on the stone mill. Really, it doesn't fucking matter. That's just an algorithm. Beyond that, the state nature of it here, I actually like it. When you think about the Fed level of it, we got some issues here. This is what the subset of that was, and it's the think state level. I got all of New York. You can get one oligarchy boss inside of there and have sensible oligarchy bosses in every single county for the differential between M1, M2, and M3 in a blockchain, XY, and a space dimension. And you can physically fucking map that out on the town and road crew with an IMA walkthrough for what those standards were supposed to do, whose job it was supposed to do. And I mean, that obviously that's what a lot's coming down the pipes. It depends on whose culture you're doing. When you get them all together, it can have some fun. See some fireworks. In there, so again, I caught that was like, maybe Biden's playing in stock, doing, but why would China, the dictator, still have problems with the newscasters unless there are newscasters and saying, well, it's hard locally, but they report so much federal news that without a true index on the 2 bits of information, I can't compare them because I'd say somewheres where state or federal fed for China, they'd be like, look, we got you beat. This is the number. We're a bigger entity for now. And what that means is it's the games. Of course they're going to go. If I had it, I would do it. I am my own culture. I cannot be something else without the function of algorithms. We can be friends as long as that algorithm functions that, but it's a constant blockchain every 10 milliseconds on everybody all the time sometimes nowadays, where you really have to get into it like that. And then you get into the whole town community stuff from the inversion of that. I know you guys get hard to see up there and it's hard to get somebody down here that really understands it, but in there, like I said, that's the master masons for us, and that's the number American wise, at least how I use it. So repackage it. I bought it. I made it something different.